Hello, good people on the internet. My name's Max. This is Shayne, and you are watching Shayne and I, yet another installment of Shayne and I. And we are working on Shayne's top 5 worst dates. Wouldn't that be the bottom 5 dates? Yes, it would. So that's funny. So here's a recap. Shayne's already gone through 1 through 4. In date number 1.
Date number 5.
In date number 5, the 5th worst date. I forgot what happened, but oh yeah, you were a dick, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fake
According
phone
to
calls
you.
and all that.
According to you, I was a dick.
Well, yeah, because
I
you
don't
were.
think I was.
All right, date number 2.
Number 4.
Oh yeah, number 4. Okay, what? This is confusing. Anyway, so number 4 of the worst 5.
Mm-hmm.
So the 4th worst date, you met a lady who made you spend bajillion dollars on a little bit of calamari. And then
two deviled eggs.
Yeah, and two deviled eggs,
Yeah.
and then said, "Yeah, I don't think you're my type," and,
Yeah.
and peaced out.
Yeah.
So
after
that's
she dumped
that's
her,
a bummer.
After she dumped her husband problems on
Yeah,
her.
great. Karma.
Yeah.
Karma. You dick.
Whatever.
All right, number 3. It was really neat. A polyamorous couple. They were super nice. They even made him breakfast, and he left without even saying goodbye. Without even saying goodbye.
I don't think I'm an asshole.
Number 2,
just making it
the
sound like
second
I'm an
worst, was pretty bad. A girl.
Oh, so you agree with me on one?
I do. She showed you pictures of breaking her leg, and then she described the experience of breaking her leg, and then she showed you the surgery to fix her leg,
Yes.
and you very politely left.
Yes.
And then she called you a dick.
Yeah.
Which, you are, but in this instance, you weren't.
I was not.
This is one of the few times you're really, truly a nice guy. But karma, man. Karma's a bitch.
Maybe.
So
I
that's a
don't know.
recap. That's a recap.
That's a recap.
And now the
Here
number
we go.
1.
You know what's happening? Is we just recapped all that, and it just made me feel sick. Like just like, ew. Like why can't I just meet a nice?
Shayne, it just made me feel sick. Why can't I meet a nice girl?
Exactly. Exactly. Dude, you've been in hibernation for too long. You don't know what it's like to be out there in the world, going on these horrible dates, and like hoping you're lucky that you met somebody however many years ago and you got off the market and you guys have been together ever since. Just be grateful.
I am.
Yeah,
I
you
am.
should be.
But
you should be.
I like making fun of you.
I know you do.
All right, so continue.
Right. All right,
Tell
number
your
1.
story.
This is number 1. And number 1 is number 1 for a reason. Me and number 1 met online, because that's the only way you kind of meet people these days. You don't meet them at the library, or you don't meet them at the grocery shopping, because people are too embarrassed to talk for some reason these days, but everybody's an open book on the goddamn interweb. So, me and number 1, her profile on the interweb said she was 35. She was an administrative assistant. She was funny, sarcastic. She had all these hobbies. She liked doing yoga. She liked going hiking. But that's pretty much any girl in Marin. But anyway. But it was really good. It was really good. And we messaged each other. And we were having really good conversations.
Yep.
So we decided to meet. I always like to set up the first meeting, if you can figure it out, over coffee, because it's an easy way to, I could drink my coffee, and even if the conversation's bad, the coffee's good.
Okay.
So me and number 1 meet, and we were standing in line at the coffee shop, and number 1 proceeds to tell me this, that she is a bisexual, communist, vegan, Buddhist, anarchist. And that she still has her ex-boyfriend living in their bedroom, living in the living room, sorry. He lives in the living room and she lives in the bedroom. But they're separated. She has been doing crystal meth, kind of socially.
Oh, socially.
Yes, this is in line while we're getting coffee.
All right, yeah.
And this is how long the date lasts. And she's telling me that, she hopes I'm okay with the fact that she still lives with her ex-boyfriend. We probably are not going to be able to go back to her place if the date proceeds to go the way she's hoping that it's going to go.
That's something.
And then she proceeds to tell me about what it's like being a bisexual, communist, Buddhist, vegan. Yes, bisexual, communist, Buddhist, vegan. Wrap your head around that. I don't think you could be all those things.
Yeah, they're not all entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are, but not all.
She did not look. She did not look anything like the profile picture she had up on her profile. I think somebody may have sent me somebody else. That's what I think. Anyway, we get to the front of the line. I turn around and I say, you know what? This isn't going to go anywhere. I'll pay for your coffee, but I'm going to leave. And I'm walking out, and this is how bad it was. And this is how long it lasted. It was 5 minutes, or however long that coffee line was, which seemed like forever. You know how when you're in the back of the line, and you're having an uncomfortable conversation, and the coffee line just goes really super slow. That's the way it was going. And I get done, and I'm walking out, and the lady that was behind the counter doing the pastries was taking the garbage out, and she looked over at me, and we were talking, and she goes, "Man, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That just seems horrible that you went through that." And I was like, yeah, you're right. That kind of sucked. Because then when I told her this isn't going to work out, she made a big scene. I can't get into what the scene she made in front of people, like a little kid.
Not family friendly?
No, not family friendly at all.
Okay.
But it was like a little kid having a tantrum.
Oh, hooray.
Yeah, it was not good.
Maybe she was having some social meth use.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I left. The barista felt sorry for me. I was going to ask her out, but she was engaged. But she gave me a free coffee.
Nice.
Yes, for the next time I was there because she felt so bad for me.
That's nice.
See, I'm not a dick in every aspect.
Well,
I'm not a dick on every date. I even got free coffee out of the deal. And the barista felt sorry for me, so I win. We gotta go. That's it for the top 5 worst dates. Let me know what you think your favorite one is. Leave a comment, subscribe. I hope if you're single and you're out there, you're not going through the stuff I'm going through. If you are, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Tell me your worst dates ever. Be good. Bye.
There's something I'm still having a little trouble with. She basically said, hey, I'm hoping this date ends with us, boinking.
Right.
And you couldn't have just been like,
No.
let her yap.
No, I have standards. I have some standards.
Well, I mean...
Sorry, I might be a dick, but I have some standards.
But it's just a bit of boinking.
Yeah,
just
but
boink, boink, boink.
but that would be like her calling me the next day and talking about daddy issues or something.
Well, you
I
could
don't know.
give her
Maybe
like
she
a
wanted
fake
me to
phone
be a
number.
shrink. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know, but we gotta go. Time's up. Bye.
All right. I just think you should have played it.
Whatever, dude.